Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. I'm Ashley from Time for a Breather, and in today's video, I will be trying on a few black one-piece bathing suits from Amazon. Should you want to see anything more from me, please subscribe down below. Should you have recommendations for future videos, leave them in the comments below, and let's get in this video. Alright, so I have not owned a one-piece bathing suit in years. And really just because I've always worn a bikini and never really thought twice about it. However, I'll be honest, I've gained a little bit of the quarantine weight, right? And I kind of just want a one piece now, or even in the cases where I just want to maybe drink some wine on a beach and get bloated. I don't want my stomach to be all over the place or have to worry about my stomach being all over the place. So I was like, let me get a one piece. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it because, to be completely honest, I only go to the beach maybe like 10 to 15 times a year. I don't really need to invest one that's gonna last a super long time or many uses, because I'm just not gonna get that much use out of it. So I went to Amazon, got a bunch of different styles. I did choose all black just because everyone's a little bit more slimming. It goes with a lot of other things, because sometimes I do like to wear like, you know, a sarong or a cover-up or something like that. So just simple black bathing suits. I did go for ones that maybe have more cutouts, maybe are a little bit more, you know, sexy side. Just because in my mind, I do see one pieces as like something a more mature woman would wear, right? Which is not the vibe I'm going for. More power to you if you were that person, but that ain't what I'm going for. So today I'm going to try on 7 different bathing suits, and my goal is to just keep one bathing suit. That is the goal today. Find the best inexpensive black one-piece bathing suit off of Amazon. So let's get in this video. Okay guys, so this is the first option. And as a quick disclaimer, I do have a black thong on just because, like I said, I do plan on returning the majority of these, and I still want it to be sanitary to do so. So should you see like extra black fabric, that's what that is. I don't really like this whole cutout situation. I wish it was like more high-waisted here, because my main problem area is my stomach, right? And this, I think, might end up exaggerating it a bit. Like my stomach might spill out over the top if I get like really bloated or it's one of those days. So I'm not really feeling that. I do like the top part though. There are pads in here, and it is a very sturdy material. Granted, I had nothing on top to support, but I did think it would offer like at least a minimal amount of support for someone. These straps are adjustable on this, so that's also a good point. As well as you can tighten this to make it more cinched, and also tighten the like side parts here. So that's nice. You can like somewhat customize it a little bit. So I have a problem with a lot of bathing suits in that my cooch is not this narrow, okay? Like my vagina is wide, okay? She deserves a lot of room to breathe, and this is like gonna lead to the most massive front wedgie CT situation ever. So I just need it wider at the crotch. I don't understand why a lot of underwear and bathing suits do this. I don't get it. Because I don't think I have like an abnormally wide crotch, right? I assume an average person's crotch width. So I would definitely not wear this. Also, it is a thong in the back. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but I'm not sure if I'm looking for a full thong back, just because I do think I'm going to be going to like some family beaches more often than not. So I don't really want to be running around with my like butt cheeks all over the place. So I definitely think this is a pass. However, if you're someone who does have like a narrower crotch, I guess, and also not a whole lot on top, and you don't mind this big of a cutout, this is actually like a really hefty, sturdy swimsuit. So it's very well made and a very good value for the price, but just not the style I'm looking for. All right guys, this is the next bathing suit, and I'm gonna blow by this really quickly just because this does not fit in any type of proportion to my body. I am only 5'2", so I am like a shorter person, so sometimes the proportions don't work out. But this bathing suit has no adjustments on it anywhere. So I'm getting like butt flap, like extra material in the back. Like I got no boobs to like push this out to actually fill up the extra material here. And it's just like sitting loose all the way around. Also, I do have to say, the crotch still narrow, and also the fabric is so thin, even if I filled it out in the extra material areas, I still could get very bloated, and this would not suck me in at all. So it wouldn't really do a whole lot for the purpose of me getting a one piece. So definitely not, just don't. It's just so unadjustable. There's so few bodies that this would actually fit perfectly well. I just don't think it's worth getting at all. Okay guys, this is the next bathing suit. Now this is a serious contender for the one I'm gonna keep. Like, this has enough coverage on it with a little bit of, you know, sexiness going on the sides there. This is a very thick material. It's also double lined, so it's actually gonna like suck you in a little and, you know, smooth out your creases a little bit. It's not a thong in the back, it's more of like a cheeky fit. And finally, there's actual crotch fabric here, right? This is covering my full cooch. This is what I was looking for. The only problem I have with this really is that it's doing some weird like folding here, because my torso is basically not long enough to like stretch this out all the way to like make this part smooth. So it's doing a little weird bunching there. But also that could be because these straps are adjustable, and I've adjusted them almost to like the full capacity. So I think that might be adding to the bunching there. But honestly, even with that like small bunching, this is a really nice, basic, but something with a little spice in it option. It does have pads in it. The pads are in like a bra shelf on the inside, so the pads kind of like are moving around a bit, and I can see if you're actually in the water and getting wet, the pads might start slipping and sliding around in this like bra shelf, and maybe won't, you know, be in like the places that boobs are supposed to be in, so fair warning. But again, like everything else about this, I actually really, really like. So I'll keep this one in mind, and then let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, here's the next swimsuit. This one is okay. I do have enough like crotch fabric, and again, this is more of like a cheeky butt fit. And I do like, you know, the cutout and like the lace up on the front and the sides. It does make it very adjustable. However, this material is like very scratchy. And I do know that when you get it wet, it's gonna help smooth that out and help with that scratchiness a bit. And then washing it maybe a few times would also help. But I just don't know. I think the scratchiness is just coming from the amount of like divots in the inside, and the lining didn't really go over the seams very well, so it's like scratching in all the weird places. And I don't know, the thickness of the material is great. It's double lined, and it does have bra cups in there. Again, it doesn't seem, I have this like bunching problem here again, and I don't know if tightening this enough would actually fix it and not cause like bunching in other weird areas. I'm not sure. The back is like a crisscross, so that's nice. The straps are not adjustable on this, but I think the rest of it is adjustable enough to where it could kind of make up for that, should you need this to like go higher or anything. Again, it's just the comfort of it is not something I really want. Also, it took maybe like a few more brain cells than I wanted to actually put this on. I was having the issue of, you know, your toe gets like caught in like every single hole when you're trying to pull it up your body. And I don't mind clothing being complicated, but definitely not on like a beach day. Like that is not the mindset I'm going for. I'm going for as little thought as possible. I just need to somehow migrate myself to a beach on a lawn chair, and that's it. That's all I'm thinking for the day. So I don't really think I would pick this one, especially not over the last one. But if you're someone who does like this aesthetic and this look, this is well built. And also, I could see someone putting up with the discomfort of it for the aesthetic of it if you're more worried about that, if you don't mind sacrificing a little bit of comfort. But for me, it's just a no-go. Okay guys, here's the next contender. This is a very popular style I've noticed, just with kind of like more of a keyhole cutout, but also like a cutout in the back there. This unfortunately is a little bit too tight for me around like this area where these seams are like crossing over. It's giving me like the most amount of back fat and a little bit of like overspill here. But aside from that, a good at least decent amount of crotch coverage. And the straps are adjustable, so that's also very nice. It's again double lined, very thick. It is sucking me in the right places, like here. But again, just like too tight, and it's not adjustable in the band of the bra, so not something I'm gonna be able to keep. It does have boob pads again, but it's in a full shelf, so I could see those migrating if you get it wet and start like actually moving around. So not really good there, but again, I do think I like this style. This is a little bit more high-waisted in this area than the other one, like the first one that I tried on. So I do like the height of this one, so that's nice. It's just unfortunately too small. And it is giving me like thigh brow action here, but thigh brows are not something I'm personally going for. And again, that just means it's tight. And I don't want to be uncomfortable on my beach days, so just a no. Okay guys, here we have second to last. Now again, kind of like the keyholeness here, but it just isn't high-waisted enough for me. It's not sucking me in over the place I really want to be sucked in. I do like this little tie action. This is not sewn together this way, like this fully comes out. So if you're someone who's maybe like larger chested and you're gonna be using up more fabric to tie this, you might have like a little, just the teeniest knot to actually secure it together. So maybe you have to put like a safety pin in it or something. There are booby cups in here. That's great. It is double lined and it is pretty thick. It's pretty comfortable. It's a cheeky on the butt, enough crotch fabric. The straps are adjustable. This, unfortunately, it just doesn't like fit me well. I have bunching again up top here, and then it's just not high-waisted enough again. It's a really cute design. I do like this part of it. This is something I think I would look for in a bathing suit. Just like a nice little accent of something. It's just not your regular like shelf bra here. I do think it's a little tight on like the thigh area again, but that might just be a me thing, like something that I'm just gonna have to live with. Yeah, it's just a little tight and loose at the same time, so it just doesn't fit me well enough for me to want to keep it. However, I do have to say, it's very well made. It is incredibly cute. I do like the style of it. So if you're someone who maybe has like a little bit less of a stomach, or you don't really mind wanting to suck in your full stomach, and this line, this height of the stomach part might fit you better, I do think it's worth picking up. It's a very cute bathing suit. Again, it's less expensive from Amazon. Oh, all these are also Prime, by the way, because I wasn't waiting any longer than I needed to do this video. But it just doesn't fit me well. I do think I might look for a style like this in the future though. Okay guys, this is the last bathing suit, and again, I'm gonna run through this really quick because there's no way in hell I would ever wear this. Aside from not fitting me well, especially up top, it is so incredibly like narrow at the crotch. It's like covering nothing up. It is a thong in the back, and also the seams are not well hidden. That's not the right word. The seams are not well like incorporated into the rest of the fabric to where you can feel the seams. And especially with a thong, that's a huge no-no. Like you cannot feel the seam in your butt crack. That is not what anybody on this earth is going for. So it doesn't fit well, it's not comfortable. It is ribbed, which I do like that. That's like a nice little touch. And the straps are adjustable, that's great, but unfortunately it doesn't really matter because it just fits me so poorly right here. And also, I'm not going for side boob. If you're someone who is, more power to you. However, that's not my truth, that's not my story, I ain't looking for it. And these, I mean, I don't mind a thigh high cut, right? But this is a lot. This is extreme 70s Baywatch territory, and again, that's not what I'm going for. So again, I just, not for me. All right guys, that's it for all of the swimsuits today. Unfortunately, and if you saw my last black bodysuit video, this should come as no surprise to you. If you want to see that, I'll link it below, but none of these are anything I'm really looking for, or at least not perfectly what I'm looking for. So I'm not going to be keeping any of them. I do have to say this one that has like the little crisscrosses on the sides. This was a strong contender because it is really thick, it's really well made, it's really soft. But I actually have come to realize I think I want something skimpier than this. Because this has like a full back and a full front, and there's just like a little bit of skin showing on the sides. But I think I want less skin. Or not less skin, I think I want less material so you can see my skin a little bit more. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. I'm Ashley from Time for a Breather, and should you want to see anything more from me, please subscribe down below. Should you have any recommendations for future videos, leave them in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.